How are we supposed to fully enjoy life if the last thing that we see when we go to sleep and the first thing that we see when we wake up is exactly what we are lacking? I just feel like we are not built to know what hundreds, thousands of people are doing with their life. That's too much. We see too much. This is why more and more people are quitting social media nowadays. And of course, I thought about it many times, but I've always been like, I don't have a problem, until I realized how time, energy, and money consuming it is for me too. My main problem is that I'm not living life the way that I want. I have so many barriers I want to break, and instead of doing that, I get back to doom scrolling and buying stuff that I don't need. But I want to change that. I don't know if it's because I got the new year, new me effect on me, or because I'm turning 30 next year. And I'm like, it's about time, like I've been on this quarter life crisis since I was 25. Which I blame social media and movies for, because they create unreachable expectations. And yet, I don't quit YouTube because I consider it more like a streaming platform such as Netflix or HBO rather than a social media one. Very debatable. But I'm mainly here for the long-form content, which I love because it allows me to relax and elevate myself by just listening to someone talk for 10-20 minutes instead of having hundreds of short videos with the random songs and themes popping up in seconds, playing with my fears, desires, and mood. The thing is, I cry easily, and I do cry a lot when TikTok or Instagram want to show me people losing their partners, their pets, and then that affects my day and my week and my nights, and it's not good, and I'm tired of that. She's tired too. I don't want my mood changing because of an app. Another reason I'm considering reducing my social media intake is that for some reason, I'm more ashamed of how much money I'm wasting because of it than how many hours it makes me waste. I guess it is because we usually don't value our time as much as we value our money, and that's a terrible approach because, our time is money and we could be making more money if we were more efficient with our time. Have you heard of the TikTok, Instagram made me buy it? Well, it happens to me a lot. It's like forever. I'm very influenceable, I guess. And I'm tired of that because at the moment I'm living in a town that we don't have much social life here. So seriously, what's the point of buying clothes that I won't wear? In the end, all of these clothes and stuff that we don't need but we are buying anyway are usually just going to be clutter that at some point we won't need, they won't spark any joy, and we would just want to get rid of them. And it's clutter that we buy because we are trying to fill that emptiness after spending so much of our time and energy in social media instead of trying to improve our lives. Of course, when I open social media and what I see is fashion and decor stuff, it's because I trained the algorithm to that. Could I train to something else more productive? Sure, but what's the point? Content is not the problem here, we are. Same as with fast food, if we have it every day, then it's bad for our health. And we know that, and we don't do it, and you shouldn't do it. But with social media, we kind of let go, and if we have it every day, it's also so bad for our mental health, and that can affect our health too. So I guess that's it. There's no real need on quitting social media if you don't feel like it. Just be more conscious about it. And one last thing, have you watched Black Mirror, the Netflix show that everyone is always like, oh, but the future is so dystopian because of technology. And the author is like, well, I didn't make Black Mirror for people to fear technology. I made it for people to realize how fucked up as a society we are. And yes, social media is designed to trap us and to make us buy things and to create these desires and blah, blah, blah. But the way that you interact with technology, it's up to you. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. And I guess if you made it until here, then you could subscribe. That would definitely make my day. Bye.